right back into the heart of it. Pull out my knife, and one of these other doors have probably opened. I bet it's you. I was supposed to so that means it's you. I got so into that cockroach game, hotel game is actually what it should be called, that I'm wondering if I can get adjusted back to the main game here. Let's see. Spooky Stories for Kids Volume 2. Once there lived a nice man with his old nice dog. The nice man was content with just him and his dog, watching the years pass by. His house was old and deep in the woods, with a little blue patch of sky. One night, the nice man was walking his dog, as was his nightly habit, but then the dog got out of his leash to quickly chase after a rabbit. The night sky was dark, just barely lit, so the nice man was filled with worry. But then the old dog yelped and ran inside as if it was in a hurry. The nice man went inside and locked up, his worries for now put to bed. But then out of the window he saw his old dog, but with its skin had been shed. So, this is doggo area, like the dog monster thing, right?
Do you think you're getting better? Does doing this even have a purpose?
Who voice acted this, Brain? Curious. I want you to turn your head to really look at me, Brain. I like Phil to tell, look at it sideways. It's kind of cute. My map shows this to be a much bigger area. It's blocked. I don't need to flood the drain room. That's what you think. Oh. For the record, this sequence plays very differently than any other sequence in the game. I cannot crouch, I cannot use my mouse to move. If I hold left and right, I move in a single place. So this sequence plays a lot differently. Alright, press space to... Oh, I'm a dog! Oh, and I hear a whistle. Okay, so we're playing from our dog's perspective. This is neat, I'm not gonna lie. Let's continue on out. Be the best dog we can be. He's over there, but I want to go all the wrong ways before I go the right way. Let's turn back around. Running down the tunnel, running down the tunnel. Da, 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 da. Sounds like it might be that way, but I want to check this way first then. Being me. I knew it was going to be a dead end, but I just needed to know. Alright. Let's bark at our master again. Sounds getting closer. Should be over there. It's probably not our master. It's probably like a monster that whistles, too. I like going the wrong ways first. Oh, that was a super great thing I saw earlier. Here I come. Getting a lot closer. Oh, it's actually over there now. For some reason, that's going to be the other direction. Let me go the wrong way first, then. I mean, I know there's just dead ends, but I like checking anyways. Let's go. Let's run to Master. I like how the moment I go into dog mode, it's just Master is there. Why do we all think dogs say Master? Well, think about that one for a second. Different bark. Right over there, and I think I know where I am in the actual game location. We are playing as Corgi. Corgi's gonna have a nice time. Let's... At least we think. We could be playing a sign that's just... I mean, I could be the monster. There's a few ways this could go, honestly. I don't think this is going to end nicely, no matter how this goes. We'll find out. I could be wrong. Rhea's got some fun stuff going for it. We're getting there. We definitely are. The sewer layout's basically the same as earlier, so the left would be the right path, if it was the same. I already know these are all... Ah, fuck, I'm gonna check anyways. I know they're just gonna be like dead ends, I'm just gonna waste time with it, but at least it's more time being Unicorgi. Let's run down the tunnel. Oh, hey, see, I wouldn't have otherwise seen all these body bags piled up on this fucking dead end. I was about to not check the dead ends, and I'm happy I did now. See? That's how you always check. You never know. Of course, I'm gonna find, like, some serial killer or something with this. Ooh. The fuck? I have not seen those before, and they're very strange looking. I'm happy I checked both dead ends this time. Well, let's actually do what we're supposed to be doing, which is running to see our quote-unquote master, who I'm pretty sure is a serial killer. I mean, I could be a serial killer in the main game. I wouldn't know any better. We're really close. Starting to get a little bit tense. A little bit afraid to find what it is that we've been chasing. That's because we're the thing to be afraid of. That could be it too, you know. See if there's anything down here. That looks a little bit creepy. It made it sound like it was right behind me due to the positioning. Alright, master. We're definitely getting there. Nothing on that TV. Nothing over here either. Let's swaddle. This is different. You know, I can't open doors. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This is the other side. Oh, I know what's about to happen. I'm gonna reach this door, and it's been me that's been whistling, and somebody's gonna come through the door, and... Yep, I was the monster, not the thing that I was following. I want to whistle again. I want to let it come through. I think I'm supposed to flip this switch. Oh no, I should have let it flip the switch. It's too late for that. Well, I definitely wasn't a dog. Okay, I'll go do it again. So the thing can imitate dog barks. That's the main thing I pulled from it. Okay, I'm going to do that last sequence very quickly. It was the same section as the sewers earlier, so... I just needed to know. Where did I run off to? I think I ran off the opposite direction I needed to go. Yeah, I did. Let's do it. I mean, I had to know. You all had to know, too. My curiosity again. It's sometimes killer. Spooky stories. Of course, the note hints at it. It won't work. Oh. it counts it like I already did it. So I don't have to do the sequence again. That's interesting. I just want to see the result games. I was gonna say, hi. I guess that counted as me completing it. Yeah, it did. Is this the same area I was in? Let me check my map. When in doubt, check the map. Nope, it's the other area. Well, let's go. I mean, I was both the dog and myself, so... You know, sometimes you just gotta question. Okay, so the map tells me it straight ahead is the electrical place. I'll get a feel for that before I summon the big guy, who is the monster of this dungeon. What did I just press? Oh. Well, this... It's time, though. Oh boy. You know what that means? For starters, don't run this way. It means I have to time it and lock... No. I guess I need to figure out what this is all about. I don't fully get it, but I kinda get it. Let me check something. If I run backwards, is there a switch on both sides, or is it just one side? This might waste time, but I need to know. Okay, there's just a switch on one side. That's useful information to have. This area breaks all the time. Good luck. Oh boy. That's exactly what you like to hear. Well, what do we got? It's a big area. Da, da, da. Let's take a look. There's a tunnel over here. Yeah, it should lead to where I want to go. I'm just trying to get a feel for this area before I do the inevitable. We know what's going to happen at this point, so... I have to prepare rightfully for it. I'm wondering how you're supposed to use that closing door, though. I think of a few things, but none of them are, like, really, like, would I smash the monster in the door? Would I try and lock it in there? But then it could chase me, and it takes a little bit to close, so... That's the beginning, which means over here is where I need to go. Well, whatever's about to happen, we're gonna do it. Okay. Spooky Stories for Kids, Volume 3. Once there lived a ghost, a great old beast. Oh, I read ghost. Once there lived a great old beast in a great old wood. The great old beast would attack the town and carry young children away. It screamed and it howled from inside the woods each night and every day. So one night, the townsfolk hatched a plan to slay the beast once and for all. They snuck up close while slept under a tree, and then they made it fall. So they growled and hissed, not moving an inch since the fallen tree held it down. The warriors fought and stabbed the old beast to finally save the town. But the stories go that if you visit the woods, that under a great fallen oak, the great old beast isn't dead at all. He just hasn't woke. Okay, so I am supposed to like smash the beast with the door. That's what I got out of this. So one night, the townsfolk has a plan to slay the beast once and for all. They snuck up close while slept under a tree and then made it fall. So it's not a tree, it's the gate I need to use, obviously. It howled and hissed, not moving an inch since the fallen tree held it down. The warriors fought and stabbed the old beast to finally save the town. What do you gotta say, Brain?
I'm your identity. I'm your crutch. You used to cling to me like a parasite. I know you better than anyone, and I know you're weak. You'll come right back.
Boy. Well, let's fucking do this. He's gonna shut up behind there. Fuck my life! I mean, all I have to do is leave, right? Or maybe I should beat the beast. Got it! Oh fuck, no I didn't. I thought I got it. I didn't do a very good job though. This thing takes forever to fall down, so I have to like time it here. Oh boy, I better get out of here before it fucking, like, corners me over here. Fuck my life! Hey, buckaroo! Blocking it with a hammer? Alright, let's try it. Oh, never mind, you have to do it multiple times. Oh, fuck, oh, jeez, oh! Oh, hi! I could barely see. I think I got it, though. He was a strong boy. Picked it right back up. Let's open this up again. Alright, well, I got the basic idea of what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna get myself ready for it. I guess I'll pull out the hammer. That would make sense to be barrier blocking than the knife. That's a very Silent Hill-esque thing. The heavier weapon is obviously barrier blocking. Yep, stories for kids. Wish me luck. Take 2. Let's see if we got this. I bet I got this. Oh, I got stuck immediately! I don't think I got this anymore. Come at me, bro. I need to stop getting stuck on things. Oh, it's okay. Just gonna try my best here. Remember, kids, each and every day, try and give yourself a present. Okay. Run for it. Okay, you're in time, sir. Oh, some good hits in. Sounds so close when you're at this part. Oh, it's still close. I think it gets faster. And thus it was dead. It's got a nice face. It's got like static forming on its face. Is I'm about to burst out of it? Oh. I shouldn't have killed it so quickly. I wanted to see what it did a little bit more before it, Yeah. That was pretty cool, though, honestly. Alright. That's that. And guess what, Kira? It didn't break. At least didn't seem to have break to me. It seems like it worked fine. Thanks for the, blocking hint there, but yeah. Now, yeah, this is the right way. Now we've got all three things, the door will open. Play a sad violin in memory of what's-his-face. I've tweaked that gate so many times, I can only imagine. Alright, so save our game first. My health, I don't know how much damage that thing was doing. But save. And let's continue. Oh, the nice house changed. You know, I should have expected that, but I didn't. Let's just walk down the hallway and have a nice little stroll. I am descending, that's notable. Down here we find... Yep, it's like the very beginning. Just no candles. I was hoping I could whistle. This is like a revisit of the very beginning tunnel area. So what we got here? Are things that were in the cages at the beginning gonna be like free or something? A caution sign. I should maybe think about gaining my health back a little before I do this, shouldn't I? Oh! I didn't get explored the other way. Reload! I also need to get more health back. Sorry. I want to look to the left before I choose the right path, okay? The moment I step through, it just was gone. I'm a stubborn fool, I know. I loved him better than okay, and kill me with axe. All love is smooth. All love is smooth. Use this. Reposition audio. Continue. Okay. Gear myself up. This time I'm gonna take a look at the left path. I'll descend as much as necessary. I'm also gonna try and use this so I don't land and lose health. Like this failed. I was trying to hit the sides. Because you can kind of descend slower than you otherwise could like that. Oh, but my health is back at 100. Huh. That's good. I have more health than I started with anyway. So what's over here? Is this door locked behind me? Okay, so it's like a choice. I'm going to go this way first. Well, that's not something you see every day. What I see this as is something quite interesting. I see this as a thing with a little pig snout body and a head doing a little bit of a jig. Okay, continuing there. Continuing the descent. This area is blocked off that way. That area descends tremendously. I'll look over here first. I think we might be very much nearing the end of the game. At least the last thing I just did felt definitively like a choice. I chose the Silent Hill Otherworld choice. There's also a pit there, can I? There we go. Did I loop in a circle? No, this isn't where I was earlier. I think both tunnels led here is what happened. I'm gonna do something for science. I'm sorry. I'm a very curious cat. I feel like maybe they both lead to this flesh tunnel. I want to see what the other area was like. And then I'm going to, in case this is like an important choice, because I don't know if I chose the otherworld looking door or the lab looking door makes a difference, but I just like to want to experience both. I'm curious enough, and I'm not too far in. I think they both lead to the same fleshy tunnel, is what I think that was. But yeah. But now I need to affirm. Also, yeah, when you just reload your game like that, you get all your health back. I'll remember that for the future. Crisscross applesauce, down the tunnel I go. What am I here for? I like checking out both pathways. It's just how I roll. Still took damage, but I'm doing better than not. Alright, so it's to the right here. That tunnel. But there's something over here. Bit of a choice here. This is definitely the tunnel. There's a caution sign. I guess I'm going to look up here first. I'm going to go for the bad end first. Do I have to replay the whole entire game? Oh, I'm getting the bad end first. I'm going to go for all the endings, so... let's go for it. I might as well experience the worst ending first, right? I think that makes sense. Unless it's the killed your dog ending, which is I have already experienced. No, it's not the kill your dog ending because my dog isn't here. It does look like the same street, though. Give me my bad ending. I escaped, but with no dog. You escape the confines of the sewer, but without your dog. You feel that your experience has tried to change who you are, but you were not ready. You've been to hell and back and confronted your fears, but in the end, you just couldn't face them anymore. And now, probably time to replay the whole entire game, but you know, I'll accept it. Except, let me test this. I've already seen the credits. This is for science. If I have to restart the whole game, so be it. But I'm going to test something. It probably saved my stats the moment I went through there, is my guess. Oh, yeah, okay. So new game, +1. I shouldn't have skipped the credits. But I was testing something. That's okay, let's do it. I'm going to go for it immediately. So how are you feeling? Like I just got a bad ending, Doc. Do you feel these actions are still helping? I can probably get through the whole game pretty quickly because I know what I'm doing. You could try something a little more direct. Alright, well we're going to New Game Plus then. You should try something, yeah. We should start in Vivo exposure therapy. Hopping straight into the New Game Plus. I'm okay with getting the worst ending first. I mean, it makes sense. Then you build up to hopefully better endings. Let's go, doggo. Unicorgi, you and I are gonna look great. I still see his shadow, like it's a really fat unicorn with a really small unicorn head. I'm so amused by that. No, continue is no longer accessible. I was figuring that you wouldn't be able to load. When we got the bad dog ending earlier, we had to restart the whole game. We got the worst ending. Now let's go for something a little bit more meaty and experience the New Game Plus 1. I'm assuming it's like the Silent Hill 3 system somewhat, where there's a little bit more added every New Game Plus additional thing. But probably with more of a remix thing. Like maybe one of my favorite New Game Pluses existed in the Half-Life mod known as Gray. So, time to run through the game quickly. Always like saving the best ending for last. I hope I didn't skip. The only thing I'm concerned about is I hope I didn't skip anything with the credits, and it was just the credits. I have seen the credits when I got the shoot the dog ending. So there will probably be new things to experience, but I am still going to try and mostly rush through the game unless, of course, I spot like some huge differences I want to partake in. I want Corgi, you and I. I think I'm pushing the Corgi along. It's okay. You and I are going places, Unicorgi. Got this. It's almost time for the flash flood. Try not to break the game on your venture. I'll try my best, Doc. But you know I can't say for certain. We got this. Oh no, the dog pushed me out. I thought you and I were embracing each other finally. Pushing through. It's almost time for you to get abducted, doggo. I'm gonna save you. Bye-bye, doggo. Alright, and thus we start again. Oh, now the title appeared immediately, so I don't gotta do my speedrun thing. And my flashlight's available immediately, so that's nifty. Usually the title doesn't appear for a while after you, like, it's a timed event, because I've experienced it at different points and try to run through it. There he still is. Well, as we go. I'm not sure it's actually on New Game Plus. No, I just got my knife. Pat, okay. Ready for a challenge. Also, the music wasn't this intimidating the first time through, so it's obviously different. I can say that much right now. Press space to whistle. I just wanted to look at the wrong way. So I'm gonna name some of the coolest graffiti in the game. I missed the stuff at the beginning. I think this one stands out a lot because of where it is. I mean, I know it's the wrong way, but I just like, I'm glancing. Oh wait, no. Actually, right. It's right. You have to do like an L turn, U-turn. Excuse me. There. I'm silly. I forgot. I put a step ahead of where I was. This is the part I have to go to the left usually. I'm gonna go to the right there. I don't actually expect anything to have changed, but I want to glance. I don't know that. It's a big old mystery to me. You know, you hear that sound later, don't you? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Crisscross applesauce over this way. Shelby Sharpie. But you know what I just realized? Maybe this is later. Yeah, it has to be later because I remember there being like a big hell graffiti like above one of these doors. Maybe that's a bit later there. Press I to check inventory. At least all the keys I have. It's 2 to 3. Okay, got everything I need there. Let's not shotgun through the door. This isn't the hell door either. You've got a cool graffiti. Oh, the dog made a different sound. That's one of the cooler graffitis. I don't know. I'm keeping in my head what I think of some of the cooler graffitis. Hell door was in the demo. Was it? For some reason I recalled it. Oh, whatever. Is what it is. My memory is escaping me and blending things together. It's to the left, I know, but... But what if the other things? Like, they had them in the monster scene. These corridors had little secrets at the end of them. At this end, we see... Negatory, Captain. Alright, we'll go this way. The way the game intends. The return of the Whistler. Let's run through. Oh yeah! Where is the first tape? I must have missed... Okay. I forgot, thank you. I should look for the first tape, shouldn't I? Unless, of course, the first tape was, like, later. Which could be. But the first tape could be in the sewers. But I don't know where it'd be in the sewers. The music is definitely much more menacing this time. Nothing there. There's this note. Says looks pretty much the same. I want to find the first cassette tape. It might be at the very end of the game, but it might be at the very beginning. I could see it being either or. Cassette tape, cassette tape. Where, oh where might there be a cassette tape? My eyes are useless. All they do now is sting and show me stuff that can't be real. If that rancid thing wants them, then I say let it have them. There's the note there. So I think I confirmed why I never find the door when I run over here. Yeah, the door does magically appear. Okay, I'm not crazy every single time I enter this hallway. Every time I entered this hallway previously, I was like, oh, where's the door I usually go through? And I only just realized now it's because it doesn't spawn until you go to the end there. Late realization, I realize, but... Here, sir. No eyes. Let's just play some stuff later. Puppy! Puppy! Bye, Doggaroo. Checking over here to see if there's any cassettes like hanging around these parts. I don't know if there is or isn't. I can't get in there. It's too small. That's what you think. And you're right, so, you know. Fair is fair, I guess. Go back and hug the left wall. Okay. I'll hug all the walls, because I don't know if you mean like when I was running left or this left or what. Okay, well I'm going to check the other left in a second. I need to check this wall first, Akuma. Hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the walls. Oh. Oh, hi. It's pizza. You know, I'm not gonna question if a little pizza tentacles want to party here. That's all. Okay. I figure that's all. I'm just appreciating the pizza tentacles. Now I know. That's a light bulb for fun. I just wanted to look at it real close. After a little pizza tentacle party, let's get ourselves ready. Have a slice yourself? I mean, they were offering, I just didn't know I wasn't taken, I guess. To be fair, I'm not sure if I would trust sewer pizza either. You know who would trust sewer pizza, though? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's not a joke, it's just a reference, I guess. Down the hall we find... nothing yet. I'm preparing myself, though. I'm gonna let it keep the light off for a bit. Well, actually, mostly made it. I was trying to maneuver in the dark, but I didn't fully do it. There's the Sharon ore. Meat. All hope, abandon ye who enter. Now, if a monster attacks you in the tunnels, most of the time you can't attack in the sewers, so you get to these little intersections, then you can. So... flip and turn around. We're gonna see the crawling man maybe again. I don't know that for a fact, but I would imagine so. There are, I feel like even though I got a bad ending, there must still be more to the game. There's things which I have not seen at all in the game yet that were 100% in the trailer, so I was gonna say. Like, I haven't seen those enemies that heads grow bigger when you shoot them. Or those Silent Hill 4 tentacle things. And a number of other things. I'm like, huh. This guy. I went back to check on you before you weren't there. I really want to see a large pale mouse for the eye monster. Really scared me. It'd be something that's kind of scary to pop up on you. Splinter's tentacles are on the way to the good end. I figured, actually. So I know that there's more to work towards. I've already replayed this game 4 times. This is my 5th time, so I can do it, me. I got the spirit. I play test my own games all the time. I can fucking do this. Alright. I feel like there's a sequence that's been changed in the sewer area. It's gonna be this sequence. I'm not gonna get myself turned around in the sewers again like I usually do. I guess I can call it the Otherworld sewers? It's not that way yet. Then this way. Yeah. Oh! Indeed. Well, at least I gotta battle these things now. They aren't too much, probably 'cause it's the first thing. Turn into a little meat cake that devolves. Time to fight the selection of monsters, I assume. That's like watching them melt to meat pancakes. Okay, go. The whole selection's on display. Come at me. Well, that one turned to a few small things that crawled off. Just watch it form itself into a pancake pizza. This one was always the scariest to me, so... Alright, so head. The one that always looks like it's suffering. Put out of its misery. How's my health holding up? Not great, but not terribly either. Now I assume we're going to fight something in the cavern. In fact, I'll say this. When I played this section of the game before, I was guessing there was going to be some sort of new Game Plus mode. Only because there's areas that seem like they would be designed for monster fights, but nothing really happens to them in the first time around, so... This sequence, maybe there's nothing. Maybe it's just there to unease me, but I still have that suspicion. I guess my suspicion was just me being suspicious. Alright, let's get the gun. Always fun to fight those little cage monsters, though. Toss it to me, buddy. Wait, I already have a handgun. I'm silly. Okay, don't toss. I'll just appreciate the eyeball and the hair and the teeth. Or skin. I think it's skin instead of teeth. I don't remember. It's been a while. If we take an exit to the right, I am going to shoot my dog with a shotgun this time. I'm not going No, I'm not going to. I already got the bad ending of shooting my dog. Time for the dog nightmare. Looking at the ceiling confused me at the very beginning of this. Jump scare me, puppers. Take me in your arms, god dog. There's another mode you can test at the menu if you want. Sure, but first I'm gonna save my game. I do want to get to the good ending eventually, but sure, I'll experiment. I can do some testing. What is it that is on the menu there? Is it another time thing like Lost in Vivo Midnight? Oh, I actually crashed the game. It was me pressing X to close the game, so it's not too bad. It's a scary game at times. It actually got me a good few times when playing it. I don't always sound like I'm scared, but it's because I play a lot of horror games, that's part of it. But also I'm very enthusiastic about the genre, like more than a lot of people, so I kind of sound excited when I'm scared. Let's turn the gamma all the way down. Wake up, you're in a coma. You know, I would have never have done that, so let me just try this out. Options, gamma. And then I guess go back into the game. It is creepy, not gonna lie. Yeah. Do I press continue or new game +1? I should ask this before I take action here. Hit continue? Okay. Oh. I would have never have guessed this in a million years. I would have turned my gamma down on that. I need to get home. Let's find out. Oh, I hop. Oh! Robbie! What are you doing here? That's neat. That's really neat, actually. Before I mess with the car, I want to look around behind me. If I go on back down the alleyway we came. I'm just gonna run this way until there's no more road to run, which is now. The answer is static wall. Nice and blue static, though. Alright, what do we got? I could run the way, but, you know, there's a car. I want to take the car for a spin. Hi, Robbie. I was driving down the road one day, seeing what was on my way. I'm gonna hit something, I can feel it. So I'm just gonna, like, run out, I'm gonna hit it. See his auto drive? You know, it might be auto drive, but... Oh, yeah. I want auto drive, though. Give me the auto driving. I like my terrible driving skills. Give me the music, though. Alright, what we got here? Is this like a sound test thing? It could be, for all I know. I don't really know what this mode is about at this point. But I'll go through all the same. Alright, 4 interactive music videos. I'll take it. Right, Robbie? Right. I'll play through 4 interactive music videos, sure. Sorry, I turned way too hard. Well, a straight alleyway, so it's fine. There's also been a lot of road to create. I don't think it's randomly generated. I assume it's made to go for as long as the music might go for. Sometimes it turns a little bit harder than I'm expecting. I noticed the song that was used in the trailer, and I like it too. It says it right there what it is. Nolan Reese, Broken. Anything in the back seat? There's a paper bag and soda. A lot of this music going there too. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of 360 turning in my car chair when I'm supposed to be driving, so you know, don't mind me at all. Paper bag be a reference? I'm wondering, but all the same. It's okay, hills to climb and things to go through. Getting to the guitar riff parts. The deeper the guitar riff on. Harder than usual. Yeah. Not Theme of Flora. It's definitely Silent Hill-esque, and I think it's supposed to be, but it's not the. It's reminding me of a different song. I'm trying to remember what it is right now. I don't remember its name. It's one of the songs of Silent Hill 4. What's it called? It's not the main theme, the Room of Angel. It's like another one from that game. Anyways, the song's almost done, so we're gonna reach the end of the road. Or was my driving so bad that's gonna take me a little bit to catch up to where the music video ended? Probably the latter. Are we reaching something? It looks like the fog and stuff stopped. Sung by Joe? Maybe. I know Cradle of Forest. There's some song that's in my head where it reminds me slightly of. Yeah, it's starting to darken. And thus the road got dark. How you doing, Robbie? I guess the next song's probably about to kick in. Manually driving all the way. I just want to let manually drive for a second. Tunnel Visions. By Jaren Chris. I'd be like Christ or Christ. I'm terrible with pronunciation, as a heads up. Never trust me on pronunciation for like anything. Oh, don't mind me, crashed my car terribly. I got this. I can solve this. Okay. I'm amused. Alright, we got this. See, we're fine. I can drive. Don't believe anyone who tells you otherwise. If I'm like, hey guys, want to catch a ride with me? Always say yes. You know you can trust my ability. A little bit spooky in here. It's okay, it's just the right level of spooky, some might say. I'm just kind of taking in the atmosphere for a second. I could let auto drive. I'm sure that'd be more convenient in some ways, but you know, at the same time, it's just nice. Supernatural phenomenon ghost, I saw ya. Ah, the wall's following me, so I can't go too far back. I wanted to see the ghost, though. Back into the car I go. Right driver's seat. So. Continue. By the time the song ends, I'm kicking that. By the time the song ends, it's I'm not even gonna be close. Oh, there's the ghost again. The ghosts are all coming to say hi to me. What nice fellers. It's the ghost that we saw in the mirror reflection when we were playing the guy earlier. Which looks a lot to me like that one thing from Spookies, but no, it's probably just some art style, same person. It's all part of the fun. Let's kick in a little bit more. Yeah, the song ended, but unfortunately I kind of got stuck and hopped out a few times, so we're not quite done. I always have natural ambience to the atmosphere. Don't mind me, I'm just driving out of these tunnels so I have a chance. I've decided I'm going to mostly manually drive this, so I'm going to take that challenge. Exit the tunnels we go. Now a cityscape. Alright, what is this one called? Before I look at the cityscapes fully. It's from Akuma Kira. Saturine. Saturine? Something like that? It could be. What do you think, Robbie? I'm gonna see if I can pronounce it next time. But first, let's just enjoy the cityscape. Sacharin. It could be Charin, could be Charine. It could be like Kareen as well. Oh, I like this. Don't mind me, just driving down the highway as I go. Still enjoying yourself, Robbie? And the bag from PT. I think we're having a good time. It's probably just a plastic or paper bag just because, but I'm gonna just call it the PT paper bag in the meantime. What do we got? If one must drive down the road. I'm gonna see if I can like spot anything that I might hop out for. Ooh, the shooting stars. I only just noticed because I was so busy looking at the road there. It's a nice sight. There's also some starting to shoot forward now, like it's raining now. I do like how the screen distorts with the heavy drum beats, so that works out wisely. Alright. More to kick forward with. This road is much more straight. Oh, it's starting to go really good with the music. I'm enjoying the Star Show. The last part had some spooky ghost in it, but I actually think this part of the four is my favorite so far. I liked each one a little bit more than the last one, so that's a good sign. The first one was kind of repetitive with the driving aspect, but the song was nice. The second one, the song, you know, it's atmospheric track thing, but the tunnel has a little bit of some spooky, quick sight things. I actually think that the Star Show does a good job at being a little bit awe. I think awe-inspiring is too strong of a word, but it's very pretty. It's also making me have some thoughts about the process of how games can be used to express different sorts of things. There's obviously rhythm games and sort of games were made to be pretty more than anything else, but they can strike something interesting within you, I still think. And I'm just thinking about that right now. I said that in like the simplest way I possibly could have, but I don't want to go into like a whole thing about game design and how things can be used to strike different sorts of feels and experiences. That games don't necessarily have to be fun to be good, they just have to be engaging. For instance, gameplay-wise, all I'm doing right now is holding forward the WASD keys and sometimes we left and right, but this part's very straightforward. But I'm very engaged. The Star Show had me somewhat in awe. Of course, now we're done with the music, which means we're about to transition to the next bit. Ready for it, Robbie? Whatever it says it was 4 songs. Let's see what we got. Another tunnel thing popping up. Now leaving the stars. It's okay though. Tunnel, we got this. Huh? We'll let auto drive during this next sequence till the song kicks in, just so I can kind of look around. Paper bag fun. Probably still having a good time. I'll take autopilot again. Oh. That was the thing that that killed the cockroach guy earlier. In that sequence, the 4th cassette tape. You'll probably die if you manual drive to this song. I'm curious. Let's fucking see what happens. Akuma, the man who stole several leopards. Die, though. That's not exactly what I was expecting from this experience, I'm going to be honest with you. Well, we're definitely transitioning to the other world. What do you think, PT Back? Think we'll be okay? If we just let manual drive itself? Not manual, excuse me. Auto drive itself. Oh. Light's going blue. It's got some atmospheric things going on. Where are we going? There he is again. Try to run into a lot of them, I think. I want to be like sitting in the back. Oh, okay. Hi guys, sorry. Don't mean to run over all of you, but it's kind of your fault. I'm just saying. Kicking in. Alright. Anything we got behind us? Negatory Captain. Let's go, Robbie. Continue. What? Something's going on behind me. Blood and rain everywhere. It's okay. You know, the apocalypse is going to come eventually. I'm wondering, what would kill you in this sequence? These guys? Like, what happens if I just stepped outside right now? Dare I ask? We got this, though. Oh, we're going to crazy town up in here. No, I don't really feel bad for them, though. They kill you if you get out of drive slow. That's good to know. The red stuff going on behind us. Oh, it's still red behind us, but hey, progress. Was that the end? No, the song's still playing in there. I think we're about to reach the end. A light tunnel. That was a neat little experience. I'm not sure if it's over yet, but it's been neat. It's very quiet right now. I feel like this might have some sort of ending thing coming up, so... And now it's just pure atmospheric sounds. Back on the road again. And we arrive at a house. You made it home. Little music video experience. I should probably turn the gamma back on. I would have not discovered that on my own, or I wouldn't have thought to turn the game all the way down. There are sometimes little secrets like that in games, though. I just think I'll do stuff like that more often. We'll find out. This game contains violent images and flashing lights. We're not done yet, though. We still got the game to replay and New Game Plus to get a better ending. Lost in Vivo. Change my options. Gamma. Oh, it's back to normal. I reset after that. I knew what I was up to. Back and... Excuse me, let me do this for a second.